Here's a Chapter 15 review, as I'll just work through one of our Chapter 15 summatives. Question number 1 talks about freshmen interested in math and athletics and in both. In this type of problem, this is a Venn diagram type. Okay, or the formula, inclusion-exclusion, is the number in A or B will equal the number in A plus the number in B minus the number in the intersection, or A and B. Okay, so in this situation, we'll let the math team be A. So there's 134 people in math. There are 90 in athletics. There are 56 in both. So if I add those up, I end up with 224 minus 56, which is 168. So there's 168 that is in one or the other or both. Now this says how many have not expressed, which would be 300. Take away the 168, which would be 132. Okay, number 2, on how many ways can a coach select a setter, a middle hitter, right side hitter, left side hitter, and 2 back row specialists? So he has to select a setter. There are 2 of them. And he's selecting 1. And I'm going to use combination here. It could be either combination or permutation, because if we're selecting just 1, order either matters or doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter in that case. Now we need 3 hitters, and they have a specific position as far as middle, right side, and left. So order is important. This would be permutation 8, choose 3. And then we want 2 back row specialists. Again, they're both the same, so we're going to choose 2 from the 3. It's and, we want a setter and the hitters and the specialists, so those are going to be multiplied together. 2 choose 1 is 2. 8 permutation 3 is 336. And 3 combination 2 is 3. We'd multiply those together, and there'd be 2,016 different ways. Now if he selects the setter, so again that's just still 2 choose 1, and 3 hitters, doesn't matter what position they're playing, so 8 choose 3. The 2 back row specialists will be 3 choose 2. We're multiplying, it's still and, so it would be 2 times 8 choose 3. Combination is 56. 3 choose 2 is 3. And so our total answer there would be 336. How many different ways can 4 girls sit around a round table? The thing here is it's a circular table. It's all dependent on one person sitting down. So in this case, it's 1 less, so it's 3 factorial, which would be 6. If it'd be in a line, then it would be 4 factorial. Number 5, a bank has each of its customers select a password consisting of 3 letters followed by 3 digits, 2 digits, 1 through 5. For example, this is a possibility. How many possibles if repetition is allowed? So if repetition is allowed, we need to have a letter, so 26, another letter, and then 2 digits, 5 and 5. So it would be 26 cubed times 5 squared, and I'll let you do that math. If repetition is not allowed, now we have 1 less letter each time, and we multiply. Number 6, we have 8 teams in an athletic conference. How many games have been played after each team has played every other team once? So in this case, we have 8 teams. In order to have a game, we need to have 2 teams. Order is not important here. because if Springfield plays Sleepy Eye and Sleepy Eye plays Springfield, it's the same game. So this is simply combination 8, choose 2, which is 28. Number 7, the Lynx are in the finals. There are eight people outside Jordan's shop waiting to buy Lynx tickets. How many different ways can Jordan's customers line up outside? So that's just 8 people in a line. That's simply just 8 factorial, which is 40,320. How many different ways can they line up boy, girl, 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 boy, and this should be girl, girl, girl. That would be, we'd have 2 choices for the first boy, and then 6 for the first girl, 5, 4, then the second boy, and then the remaining 3 girls, and we'd multiply those. It'd be the same as 2 factorial times 6 factorial, which is 2 times 720, which would be 1440. A boat has 2 red, 3 blue, and 4 yellow flags with which to signal other boats. All 9 flags are shown in various sequences to denote different messages. How many such sequences are possible? So those flags could be put up in this order. Or they could be like this. But anyway, all of these are going to be basically we have a permutation with repetition. It's the same as finding the permutations of the word Mississippi or Alabama, those that have repeats. So in this case, we've got 9 letters. We have 2 red, 3 blue, and 4 yellow. Make sure when you enter this in your calculator, you do 9 factorial, then you divide by 2 factorial, divide again by 3 factorial, and divide again by 4 factorial. So it would be 9 factorial divided by 2, divided by 6, divided by 24, which would be a total of 1,260. The rest of this review will be in a separate video.